Welcome to everyone. Today we are going to discuss about dams. So in this videos we are going to concentrate three categories. One is purpose of dams and parts of dams and what are the types of dams. These are the three categories we are going to briefly discuss. So first, what is a dam? Dam, it's a engineering structures, right? It is the structures are built across the stream or river or any flowing water. The flowing of the water across the we have to build. So that is we call it as dam. That is engineering structures. So what is the main difference between the dams and the reservoir is the dam is a engineering structures. Reservoir is it is where the water is stored in that particular area. So that is the main difference of dams and reservoir. So coming to the purpose, so the dams, it is purpose is various ways. The first one is a storage of water, irrigation purpose, and hydropower development, and a domestic and municipal industrial water supply. So mainly it is key role of rainy season. It is control the flood and also recreation. So number of activities are there. These are the main purpose of dams. Coming to the parts of dam, just you can right side of the your slides you can see that parts of dam the picture is there. Just you can go through the picture. Okay, the top portion of the area we generally call it as crest, right? It's a top of the dam. So it is a providing the roadways or walkway on the dam. Parapet walls, so along the roadways, right, along the roadways what happened, so small walls are there, right? It may be 5 feet or 5 feet or 4 feet like that. So it is a these walls are used for the protective walls either side of the roadways or walkways on the crest. Okay, so coming to the hill you can see the top bottommost of the dam. The portion of dam is it is a portion of dam, it is contact with the ground or riverbed at the upstream side. So we know that what is the upstream side, what is the downstream side. Upstream side is nothing but where the water is stored in that area. So discharge area, that is a downstream side. Okay, so the hill is nothing but it is a portion of the dam which is present at the bottom of the dam in the upstream side. So toe, that should be opposite side, that is discharge side, the same portion that should be lying on the discharge side we call it as toe. Toe. Okay, spillway is excess amount of water. Suppose if it is excess amount of water that should be expelled from the dam through this ways, that is we call it as spillway. There is a passage of water. Coming to the abutments, see abutment is nothing but it's a supporting structure of the dam. Okay, if it is fixed in the left and right end of the dam, right end of the dam, okay, that is abutment. That is a nothing but it's a it is a supporting structures of the dam. So coming to the gallery, you can see that the gallery is the room-like structures. It is a longitudinal. So along the dam, right, the bottom of the portion, it is tunnel-like structures are there. That is called as a gallery. It is mainly used for having space for drilling grout holes and drainage holes. And also, it is used to accommodate the instrumentation for studying the performance of dams. And moreover, we have to look over if there is any leakages are there, any if you inspection, you can do the inspection through inside the dam. We have to use this gallery. Okay, next Swiss way, there is a opening in the dam near the base provided to the clear the silt and accumulation in the reservoir. Okay, so these are the main part. So we have to control the volume of water in the dam. Okay, the freeboard, the space between the highest level of water in the reservoir at the top level of the dam. Okay, so that area we generally call it as freeboard. Dead storage level is, so some amount of water always we have to maintain in the dam. Okay, that storage we call it as dead storage. If it is a rainy season or summer season, we have to some particular amount of water we have to store in the dam. So that is we call it as dead storage level. So these are the parts of dam. Now you can understand what is a freeboard, what is a parapet falls, crust, and spillway. Everything you know that. So we have to move on next category. So types of dam. So types of dams are classified in three categories. One is a design, another one is a material, another one is a size. So the design of the material design is very important. So based on the topography of the area, based on the volume of water it is accumulated, the catchment area, what are the rocks are present in a particular area. So the lithology, topography, everything we have to take it an account to design the dam. So in such case, we have classify the dam in broadly gravity dam. Some important designs of dam we are going to discuss. One is a gravity dam, another one is a buttress dam, another one is a arc dam. Coming to the material generally we are using modern days we are using the concrete and rock fill and earth fill dams. So what are the materials are available, what are the materials are we are using to construct the dam? So these are things are under category of materials of construction. So coming to the size is the dam may be big size or small size. How we are going to categorize which one is the small size dam, which one is the large dam size? So we have some uh, categories are there, because so if the length of the crust, we know that the top portion of the dam we generally we call it as crust, right? The crust, the dam is greater than 500 meter. The crust length it may be 500 meter, and the capacity of the reservoir that should be not less than the 1 million cubic meter, and the maximum flood discharge is not to be less than the 2000 cubic meter per second. So these are the things we are call it as big dam. Okay, and also the height of the dam also, that is very important, that is a 15 meter. Okay, the height of the dam that should be 15 meter, and the capacity of the dam that should be not less than the 1 million cubic meters, and the length of the crest that should be not less than the 500 meter, and the discharge level, the water discharge level that should be 2000 cubic meters per second. So these are the things we are take it as an big dam. So if it is less than this criteria, we call it as small dam. Okay. So coming to the types of dam, so these are the gravity dam. Okay, it is a solid masonry structures. It's a triangular in shape. It is a stand against these. It is a stand against the volume of water by virtue of its weight. So compared to the other dams, other type of dams, the gravity dam is very important. Where the hard rocks area there, we're going to build up the this type of dam, right? Because of it is main gravity dam is the weight. Okay, these are the weight or design the weight depends on the what are the volumes are present in the that area, which means upstream sides. So weight of the dam and the thrust of the impounding water, that is directly transmitted to the foundation of the rock, right? This is a gravity dam. Gravity dam always in triangular in shape. So three things you are keep in mind. One is the dam is triangular in shape, and it is weight is very high compared than the other rocks. Okay, it is constructed by the solid masonry structures. Okay, so the weight of the percolating, the impounding water, and also that weight directly transmitted to the foundation. So this type of criteria, type of the dam, we call it as gravity dam. So coming to the buttress dam, so you can see the right side of the picture. Okay, so the series of concrete slab is supported from the downstream side. So it is a supporting structures. Okay, that is we call it as another name we call it as buttress. The dam wall may be straight or curved. Sometimes that I'm talking about the crust here. Crust. See, it may be straight or curved in nature. So the most buttress dams are made of or reinforced concrete and are heavy, pushing the dam into the ground. Okay. So now we can understand the first case is triangular in shape. This one is the supporting structure. Series of supporting structures are present in the downstream side. Okay, it is supporting to the main structures. There's a better dam. So coming to the types of dam, the arc dams, another type. So the wall, that wall that should be curved in nature. Curved. You will go that picture. That dam that should be curved in nature. So all the impounding water, thrust of impounding waters and weight of the dam also, it is the balance of the water load is transferred to the foundation by the cantilever action. Cantilever action is nothing but you can take our residential house, right? Our balcony is which means the sit out. The sit out, um, it is not hanging the structures, hanging from the main structures, right? So that type of structures are cantilever structures. So here the water, all the waters impounding water of thrust of impounding water, uh, that load is transferred to the dam through the cantilever action. Okay, the thrust developed by the water load carried by the arc action essentially requires strong side walls of the canyon to resist the arc forces. Okay, so all the pressure that should be thoroughly dispersed through this design of dams. That is arc action. So coming to the types of dam, in embankment dams, another type. So here embankment is the dam is nothing but what are the materials are locally available. It may be rock, it may be yeah, what is that, soil. So it sometimes we have to mix with the soil and rock and concrete. So we have to construct the dam. So the locally we have some materials are available in particular area. Using that material we have to construct that dam. That is, suppose if you construct the soils using the soil, that is that dam we call it as earth dam. Suppose we are using predominantly we are using rock structures, we call it as rock fill dam.